everybody, it's SparkleGirl00 and this video is a video I am finally getting to doing, and that is my questions and answers video. So I'd like to apologize for not making videos very often like I should be. This summer has been crazy busy and starting school isn't really helping either. So yeah, it's just been super busy. But nevertheless, I was able to find the time to film this Q&A video. Also, I got over 100 comments. That's not just questions, that's just comments, which is great. I'm really glad, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to answer all of the questions. I'm going to try to answer at least one question from everyone. I might be able to do a few, but yeah. So I'm going to be using my trusty iPod here to go ahead and read through the questions. So here's Cleo. You guys haven't seen him very much in any of my videos, so I thought I would show him. So the first question here that I will answer is there anything else that you like to do for fun, like sports or other hobbies? Absolutely. I love photography. It's my absolute favorite hobby. I also enjoy crafts and art and snowboarding, snow sports, decorating, stuff like that. When you're older and have your own house, would you like to have a pet room? I would absolutely love to have a pet room. Definitely. Hands down, I'd love to have a pet room. Would you ever get a robo hamster? You know, I might in the future. As of now, I'm only going to be keeping one hamster, and I'm more of a Syrian person when only having one hamster, so as of now, no, but in the future, there's a high possibility I could get one. Do you prefer Canons or Nikons? I am not biased to one opinion. I think they're both really great cameras. They both are really great cameras. I use a Canon Rebel T5i. I picked that for a few reasons, but like Nikon's absolutely great also. They're both really great cameras. How many hamsters have you had in your whole life? I have only had 2, Zuzu and Bibbles. What was your first pet? My first pet was actually fish. I had 4 female betta fish, and then it was a dog, a rat terrier Maltese mix. His name was Coco Bear, but I didn't have him very long because some things didn't work out with my brother and stuff, so we had to give him to our neighbor. But I mean, we get to see him a lot, so that's great. What pet would you love to own? You know, actually, I think it would be an Indian ringneck parrot. I love birds, but unfortunately, due to our circumstances right now, we cannot have any birds. But yeah, I would definitely love to have an Indian ringneck parrot. If you could have any pet in the world, what would it be? So if you're saying like if I could have any animal and make it a pet, that's a hard one because like maybe I'd want a bear or something. A pet bear would be really cool. But my last question, if it was just like an already domesticated pet, it would probably be an Indian ringneck parrot. What are your favorite things about hamsters? I don't know, they're just so cute and they're fun to watch and they're just a joy to have, to bond with. Their cute little eyes and nose and tails and everything, I don't know. Just everything about them is my favorite. What editor and what camera do you use? Great question. My camera is a Canon Rebel T5i, and my editor is Sony Vegas Movie Studio HD Platinum Suite 13. Long name, I know, but it's a really great editor. Once you learn it, it takes a while to learn, but once you have learned it and everything, it's really fun to use. How old is your hamster? Bibbles? I don't know for sure. I don't know his exact age, but I know he's at least 2 years old. Actually, his 2-year adoption anniversary is going to be on September 4th, which is coming up really soon. I'm probably going to make a video for him, so I'm super excited about that. Would you ever get pet mice or rats? You know, I might consider getting rats. I don't know about mice, but I think rats are really cute. I might consider getting rats in the future if I ever have the space and money for them. Of all the hamsters you've been able to tame, yes, both Zuzu and Bibbles I was actually able to tame quite easily. It was really fun too. Would you consider getting a rat one day? Like in the other question, yes I would. How long have you owned hamsters for? I have owned hamsters for exactly 2 years. For For my first pet hamster, would you suggest a Syrian or a dwarf hamster? It really depends on what you like. It has to be your decision. I mean, I'm more of a Syrian person, but you're a totally different person. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess for me it boils down to which hamster steals your heart away. If it's a dwarf or a Syrian hamster, whichever one you just fall in love with. Are you thinking of getting a second hamster or soon getting one? Actually, no. I am only going, as of now, to stick with having one hamster just because it's easier because of how busy I am and just what we do. We travel a lot, so it just is hard to do that with two hamsters and it gets kind of stressful. So for now I'm just going to stay with having one hamster. Who is your favorite YouTuber? I have a lot of favorites. All the pet care channels out there are great. I actually have, on my channel, I have one of those side featured channels, and if you go check that out you will see all of my featured channels that I really enjoy. But just thinking off my head, Poppy & Hammy, Aaron's Animals, Greg PME is a really great channel, Fuzzy Polka Dot, Hammy Lux, Kimmy Green 17, Disney Hammy. They're all just really great channels I highly suggest you look at. Do you play any instruments? If you do, what instruments do you play? Actually, I play the violin and I am learning to play the piano. Do you have any tips for taming and nothing is working? You know, I've only had two hamsters and I've only tamed two hamsters and both of them have been really easy to tame. So I don't really have any personal taming tips from experience, but you know, watching other people's channels and you know, reading on forums and stuff, one thing that I have observed is that patience is really important to getting your hamster to trust you, you know, letting them get used to their home and not pushing yourself on them, but giving them their space. I think that is really important. What is your dream hamster cage? Okay, there's like a lot of different versions of dream hamster cages I have in my mind, but like one is maybe like a really long wall cage with tubes all over the room or something, or I don't know, a room for a hamster cage or something. I don't know. You can go crazy thinking about your dream hamster cage. Will you ever get a bird? I hope so. Are you planning on doing a new cage theme sometime soon? If so, what theme would you do? I have a few cage themes I'm actually planning, but my next cage theme is actually going to be autumn cages. I'm really looking forward to doing those. I've been planning them this whole year actually. I love autumn. It's just, I love it. So yeah, autumn cages I am looking forward to. Do you like dogs? If so, what's your favorite breed? Yes, I love dogs. I don't have a favorite breed. I like a lot of dogs. They're all really cute and I wish I could have one. Unfortunately I can't, but yes, I do like dogs. What is the craziest thing your hamster has ever done? I'd have to think about that for a very long time, but one thing I can think about is Bibbles. A few times when he's been in his bin cage, he likes to, when he wants to get out or something, he will climb like on the top of the barred cage. He somehow gets up there and he climbs like a monkey, and so I have to all the time just take any hard objects away from there because I don't want him to fall and hurt himself. He doesn't do it all the time, but every once in a while he'll do it and it's just hilarious and crazy. I can't believe that hamster does that. What is your favorite food? Don't ask me that question because I cannot give you an answer. I don't have a favorite food. I'm not super picky. I don't know, I don't have a favorite. If you could go anywhere in the world, all expenses paid, where would you go? That is another really hard question that I have to think about for a very long time, but just what comes to my head, I'm not very much of a tropical, beachy person. I prefer like the mountains and waterfalls and snow and stuff. So I'd probably go like maybe the Alps or, I don't know, Venezuela or New Zealand. But one place in particular that I really want to go during the fall is Maine or New York. I've been to New York before, but I haven't been there during the fall. And I just love to see like the streams and the bridges and the fall colors. I would love to take lots of pictures. Favorite color? That's another hard question because I really do like a lot of colors, but I would have to say probably blue, like a tealish blue, lightish blue. My next favorite is probably pink, and then green, and then purple maybe. How do you keep your Syrian hamster from wanting to escape all the time? My lemon chews on her 40-gallon tank all night, and it's only at night she does it. They probably are doing that because they are bored. Some hamsters will just chew no matter what you do. It's frustrating, but a lot of times they are bored, so I'd suggest putting more toys in their cage, more things for them to do, giving them playtime every night, in a playpen for about 30 minutes, letting them run around will help. Sometimes nothing will work, and the best thing you can do is upgrade them to a bigger cage if possible. That's always the best thing you can do when a hamster chews, is give them a bigger cage. What are the measurements for Bibbles' cage that you built? I forgot exactly, but I believe it is 57 by 19 inches. But by the time you measure just the inside of the cage, it equals 1,000 square inches. Do you have any other pets besides your hamster? Yes, I do. I actually have a kitty. Let me get it for you. Come on. Okay. This is Cleo. You might have seen him in some of my other videos, but he's just a total sweetheart and I love him a lot. Yes, you're a good boy. You're gonna steal all my card space, aren't you? The cutest. Oh, come on. Yes, good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. What is the main reason you decided to own hamsters? You know, I'm probably gonna have to do in the future like how I got into hamsters video, because that's really a whole video in itself, the story of how I got into liking hamsters. Do you have any tips or suggestions for good recording cameras? I don't know, it really depends really on your budget. I have a Canon Rebel 2.5i and I really like it, but if you're looking for like an autofocus camera, I'd recommend like probably a video camcorder. But again, it really depends on your budget. What is your favorite hamster species? I am more of a Syrian person, but I really also like dwarfs. I think they're really cute. I like winter white dwarfs. They're probably my favorite dwarf, but I really do like all hamsters. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have a younger brother. Do you like school, and what's your favorite subject in school? I like learning. Some of the things that school entails I don't like, but I do enjoy learning. My favorite subject, I don't know, I'd have to think about that one, but I really like English and writing and history are ones I really enjoy. What do you do in your free time? I really do what I'm doing now. I like to film, edit videos, take pictures, edit pictures. That's really what I like to do during my free time. What is your dream cage tour that you have never done but really want to? That's a really interesting question that I'd have to think about for a long time. But one that I have always really wanted to do was a sweets theme, and I actually already did that. And I liked it, but I'm hoping to be able to do it again in my DIY cage. But Hopping Hammy's fairy theme is definitely a favorite. I really like that. It was beautiful and fun for the hamster. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Definitely I'd want to fly, hands down. I've always wanted to fly my whole life. What is the most important object to you that you own? Probably my Bible, and then it would probably be my camera. I love my camera. I take a lot of pictures. I carry it with me almost everywhere. What is your favorite pastime during the winter? Okay, this might seem really weird, but I am like the kind of person that likes to stay in during the summertime because it's so hot outside, and I like to go outside during the fall and winter and do all my sports and stuff like snowboarding. So yeah, I tend to spend more time outside actually during the winter, but I mean, I like to film and edit and take pictures and stuff. What sand do you use for your hamster sand bath? I use reptile sand. When getting reptile sand for your hamster, you want to make sure that it is quartz sand, not calcium sand, because calcium sand can be dangerous for your hamster. I use the Repti sand and National Geographic brands. I mix them. What is the biggest hamster mistake that you have ever made? It's one I'm pretty ashamed of, and it still makes me shudder even now thinking about how it could have turned out. But I always took Zuzu out of her cage for playtime, and I placed her in the bathtub with her toys because she always loved to have her playtime. And she was playing around, and my brother called me into the next room. He said, just come check this out, or something like that. I don't remember what he called me in for. But I went and he showed me, and when I came back in, my cat had snuck in that fast, gotten in the bathtub, and was sitting down next to Zuzu watching her play, and I like freaked out. But he never touched her. Zuzu was still running around playing, and he never touched her, so I'm so thankful that didn't turn out bad, because can you just show your face? No, I cannot. My dad allows it, but my mom does not. And even if she did, I probably wouldn't feel comfortable showing my face online. Would you recommend a hamster as a good pet for toddlers? Absolutely not. Actually, hamsters are not good pets for toddlers at all. They're actually really fragile little creatures, and they require a lot of care and responsibility, and yeah, they definitely are not pets for toddlers at all. And finally, and most important, do you like pizza, and what kind of topping? Yes, I love pizza, and I usually just like cheese on my pizza. Have you ever considered getting a reptile? I actually used to have hermit crabs. That kind of counts, I think. But for the most part, no, I'm not a reptile person really at all. If you were a hamster, what do you think your personality would be like? I'd probably be this weird hamster that likes cage things. Like, I would love to have my cage set up as a Frozen or Autumn or something. Like, it would be fun for me to have all the different cage themes. Yeah, I'd be a weird hamster. What are the greatest challenges and rewards for starting this YouTube channel? Some of the greatest challenges, honestly, are keeping up with videos, finding time between, school and stuff, and keeping up a video schedule for everyone. But some of the greatest rewards are, seeing your channel grow and being able to share yourself and your pets with YouTube. It's really great. What are your favorite hamster treats, toys, and products? I'm probably going to be making a top 5 video in the future on all those. What's the first word that pops into your head when you think of tomato? Tomato? Let's see. Repeat this 3 times. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear, Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't Fuzzy Wuzzy. Okay. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear, Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't Fuzzy Wuzzy. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear, Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't Fuzzy Wuzzy. Got it. Why and how did you get into hamsters? Again, this is a whole nother video I might do in the future. Who would you invite to supper? They could be anyone, dead or alive, famous, friend, or fiction. I'm a Christian, and it would probably be Jesus, because if he could come to supper with me, that would be just amazing. What's your favorite thing to do in the summer and why? Go swimming and take pictures. Go swimming because it's hot outside, and that's the only thing that makes you feel good at all, and take pictures because there are so many wonderful things to take pictures of during the summer. And I also like to go camping with my family. What is your favorite candy? My 2 favorite candies would probably be Skittles and Jolly Ranchers. I absolutely love them. I love candy. I prefer candy over chocolate any day, which is kind of weird, but yes, I love candy. What is your favorite pet store to buy pet products at? I really like PetSmart and Petco. I think they're both really great. I don't have a personal opinion on which one I like to shop at. They both have really great things. Pancakes or waffles? Waffles, definitely. I'm not much of a pancake person. And now I am literally out of card space, so I apologize for not being able to answer more questions. I tried to get them all in. Hopefully I answered most of your questions. Thank you for asking them. Sorry this video has taken so long to get out. And hopefully I will have more videos out soon, like my summer room tour and cage tours and stuff. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!